Hello, my name is Will Borgala, and today I will be demonstrating how to parallel ski. So I've been skiing since I was about 4 years old. I was thrown onto the mountain and my dad said, go, and I hurtled down that thing at 100 miles per hour, but I'm still alive today. So I first learned how to ski back then, how to ski like what normal people would ski, so using their knees a lot and not using correct form that professionals would use. So in order to parallel ski, you have to first learn the basics of skiing, then you have to learn control, and then you have to learn balance to put it all together into parallel skiing. So the basics of skiing, which is what I learned when I was about 4 years old, you are taught three things. So first, to stop, you are taught to go pizza, where you put the skis like this, and then you slow to a stop, which is an okay way if you're around 50 pounds, but once you get older and, well, bigger, it gets harder to stop because it hurts your knees and your hips more. The other way is French fries, so you keep your skis straight like this, and you just go straight down the mountain at top speeds, which was what I normally did, and if I needed to stop, I would just wipe out. And then the third way, which is the most complicated part of the beginning of skiing, is how to turn. So basically, when you're turning, you take this, if you want to turn left, you put your left ski back a little bit and lean more on it and you'll turn to the left. And vice versa. If you want to go right, you take your right ski back a little bit and lean to the right and you'll go right. So the basics are pretty simple, but the problem with them is they only work when you're little and not when you get bigger and there's a bigger fall if you wipe out. So in order to parallel ski, you first have to learn control. So what I mean by that is parallel skiing is pretty simple. You keep your skis parallel at all times, but you don't want to go too fast so that you can't turn correctly. So when you're turning in parallel skiing, here's how you go. To turn left, it's pretty much the same thing, except your ski doesn't go back or sideways or anything. You just lift it up a little bit and lean so that it's still on the slope of the mountain, but you are turning instead of going straight. And the same way for right. You just pick it up a little bit and lean that way so that your skis stay parallel, but you aren't going straight down the mountain. So the hardest part about parallel skiing, this is where the control comes in, is not going fast enough to where you can't stop. So to stop when parallel skiing, you can either do the fun way or the right way. The fun way is just jumping up and then turning very quickly so that you stop and both your skis dig into the snow. Or you can do the right way where you turn just really fast without the jump, which is kind of lame. But you turn really fast without the jump and you just stop, and if you don't stop, then you turn the other way and back again until you slow down enough. And the final part of parallel skiing is balance. So with balance, you have to make sure that you are feeling the mountain. And it's kind of hard to explain, but for me it's like knowing how the slope goes, knowing the angle of it, not like the exact angle numerically, but knowing the feel of it and how hard you're going to have to turn in order to get perpendicular to the side of the mountain to stop or slow down. A lot of times parallel skiing, the problems that I face is if there's a rock, or like skiers call them moguls, a bump on the slope, it becomes harder to turn because you're going over that bump and then you're going down a lot faster than you normally would. So to help with that, a lot of the times you have to stop right on top of that mogul and then go down and turn very fast so that you don't get going too fast to where you can't control yourself. Overall, to learn how to parallel ski, you have to know the basics of skiing, you have to know control, and you have to know balance. And if you think that that sounds easy because I've just been playing with skis for the last 4 minutes, then, well, go ahead and try it for yourself. But once you feel the breeze in your hair, you'll know you're in the right place. Thank you.
Show the audience. Show the audience. Show the audience.
Woo! Yeah!
Woo!